If you don't see it, you can't be it, or it's harder to be it. You know, kids have math and science and art and music all through their elementary school experience, and parents, they understand what it is. Parents understand what it is, but there is none of that in kindergarten through 8th grade. So getting to high school and think, I'm gonna try this thing I've never had any experience with, most people aren't willing to do that.
We are seeing kids get better grades in math. We're seeing them get better grades in English and reading. And there's research that says that kids that take computer science, the better they do in school.
If we just get out of the way, just because we don't believe something, our mind is trained that something is too hard, that doesn't mean that it's too hard for your student.
It's been about trying to find those who believed as you do and let them talk to and let them show people who respect them how it's done. You always keep your mind on the prize. You know, people say to me, you know, how do you get past some of these barriers? I always keep a picture of the student in my mind and have a pet name for the student, which is Pookie. So whenever things happen, I say to myself, or I say to my staff, or whoever's listening, what does this have to do with Pookie? Does this have anything to do with Pookie? No? Let's stop, do it.
Right now we're working in HTML, click there. And most of the stuff you guys are gonna be thinking about is gonna be under the HTML elements tabs where it shows all the tags you can use. Today, computers are everywhere. Whatever job you're at, from a cop to a doctor, you're gonna be using computers. And if they don't even decide to be web programmers or game designers, they're gonna have to be comfortable with the computer in front of them. So this will make sure when they get to those jobs, they're not afraid of the technology, they're willing to work with it. So every page starts like this. The HTML is your, let's say the HTML is you, okay? So you're the HTML document, right?
To date, I believe we have 113 elementary schools and 86 high schools that are officially part of the initiative.
We're building this, thinking about this for 4 years, 8 years down the road, but the career that you're probably gonna be in isn't even invented yet. So one of the things I'm thinking about, and what I want parents to think about of why they should do this, is that it's gonna help them be better students and better problem solvers. So they're gonna be successful in their other classes in school too.
Convincing them that these skills are important and having them move beyond, you know, the cell phone, move beyond social media. Okay, yes, you can, you know, Google search, you can create a YouTube channel, you can add filters to images, but not many people that are gonna pay you to do that. And so once they get that exposure, then, like I said, they can do amazing, amazing things with it.
If we want our children to participate in the modern economy, this is something that they need to know. Without that experience, we're creating a divided society, those that have and understand this ability and those that don't.
There's some kid in a classroom right now, probably 6 or 7 years old, that's going to figure out how we can inhabit another planet. We don't know what's going to happen, but if they're not exposed to it, then could end up being devastating to our economy.
It's very interesting to see students kind of get to that aha moment where they go, wow, you know, I didn't think this could work. I didn't think I could do this. I didn't. People have told me I can't. People have told me I'm dumb. People have told me all kinds of negative things, but I did this.
Our work isn't done of teaching everyone in power what this means for our students and what the subject means by itself. Because I think if everyone in the legislature, if everyone at City Hall understood what computer science was and what it meant when CPS passed the graduation requirement, there would have been an incredible amount of noise.
What it means is they have choices that they haven't had before, and that was the whole point. These people will be able to make jobs. They'll be able to make companies. Yeah, sure, they can contribute, but they'll be able to move in and out of verticals. Tech is just a starting point. You know, it's not a end all to be all in itself, but it's so important that it can draw in, if we do it right in education, all of those other key knowledge points that can help people do what they need to do to help us be who we need to be.